What's going on, YouTube? Vicious coming at you. I'm recording from the car today just because the weather's kind of shitty, and I want to make sure that I can get these videos out to you people. Just because it's just everything's all just kind of fuckered up right now. Anyways, so got a couple of juice reviews to knock out for you today. The first review I'm going to be doing is for Derby City Flavors. Okay, a week or two ago, Derby City Flavors sent me, like, their entire line. I thought that was pretty fucking cool, honestly. It was the first time I've ever had a full line sent to me. So, I was really excited about this juice. I was really excited about this review. And, I'm just like, oh, fuck, it's a full line of juice. I gotta carry it with me and vape it on the go. Well, unfortunately, while I was out and about, somebody today stole my vape case out of my car. I went to the post office to drop something off. I was talking to the people in there, and I come back out, and vape case gone. Just fucking gone. So whoever took my vape case, I really do hope you enjoy the full fucking line from Derby City Flavors, okay? And I also hope you enjoy the other two juices that were in there, that I was trying to get a filling on, You didn't get no device, you just got my juice, and that's kind of fucked up. But, so, I've only got one flavor that I can talk about, but I can talk to you about the whole line because I did sample the whole line, okay? Derby City Vapes. Derby City Flavors, I'm sorry. Derby City Flavors is very complex flavoring. They are... I can't really explain the flavors to you. I mean, they're complex. And you kind of need the tasting notes. In my opinion, I personally needed them, and I had to print them out on a piece of paper. I needed the tasting notes for each flavor because they're really complex. And they're clean. It's a clean juice. It's a clean flavor, but it's really, really complex. Like Cable's Morning Coffee here. Cable's Morning Coffee, this is the one juice I wasn't really feeling because I'm not a coffee vape type of person. It's coffee and it's hazelnut. And it's mixed really well together. And it's like a good black coffee and, a nice light hazelnut. It's not like a heavy syrup flavor or any of that shit. It's just really good. It's not my cup of tea, but like all their flavors are so good. It's just, they're not something that I could vape all day, unfortunately. Just because they're almost too busy, and it's definitely going to be an acquired taste for somebody. But I feel confident enough to tell you people that if you read the flavor, the tasting notes and the description of the flavor, what you read is what's going to come across in the juice, okay? So I can give, Derby City Flavors top notches for having really good tasting notes and really good product in that aspect. The labeling, the packaging, it all comes in clear bottles, clear glass bottles. It all comes, this nice kind of like retro type of, 1920-ish flavor, labeling. All your prudent, information is on here. Handcrafted in Derby City from secret formulas using top quality whole food ingredients. Derby City Flavors, Louisville, Kentucky. www.derbycityflavor.com. You've got your 15 ml. It's got your typical, warning. This product contains nicotine, derivative from tobacco. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, yada, yada, yada. It's got the lot number. It's got when it was made, and it's got the ingredients: propylene glycol, vegetable glycol, natural food extracts, flavorings, and nicotine. And this is 6 nic strength. So that's pretty much. I think that's the low. I think they make it 0 probably. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. But their juice is. It's good. It's not for me. Okay. While I enjoyed vaping on it until some dickless fucker stole my vape bag. While I enjoyed it, it wasn't for me. And here's why. It's almost, how can I say this? Because I don't want you to think that the juice is bad, because it's not the juice. It's just not my flavor profile. You know, I try to get this out in every juice review I do. Taste is subjective, okay? Because taste is subjective, you know, I can't sit here and be like, yes, you know, blah, 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 you know, you should go out and buy this. What I can tell you is the tasting notes are spot on with the flavors, okay? So definitely go check them out. You know, I think they're worth it, you know, and they were a company that was on my list to check out. So I don't think you'll be disappointed with Derby City flavor. But just know that they are a very complex juice. That there's a lot going on in this juice, and it's layered. And it's probably going to be better in like a K-Fun or something like that than a dripper. I mean, because the flavors in the dripper were almost too much. It's so busy. And I think that's probably the only reason why I personally really didn't dig the juice. It was almost too busy in how I vape in a dripper. So, I don't want that to affect the company, though, because, like, honestly, these people are top-notch. I mean, it's nice, you know. They told me when it shipped, and, like, literally, from Kentucky to North Carolina, like, it took 2 days. And it's unusual to get samples, like, in 2 days, like, hey, here's your tracking number. You know, and bam, 2 days later, like, you know, I think they sent me the tracking number on, like, a Saturday, and I had to ship Monday. I mean, so it was totally cool, especially as a reviewer, because most companies don't send you tracking numbers. Most companies don't even tell you when their stuff is sent. So it's good juice and well worth checking out. And I wanted to give a big shout out to Derby City Flavor for sending me the juice to review. I'm sorry that I can't do the review because I've only got one flavor. Even though you sent me a full line, as I said, somebody just lifted my fucking vape bag and it had all your juice in it and some other juice. I'm not hurting for juice by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, just the juice that I was reviewing, I carry it around with me so I can vape it when I'm on the go, because I have to vape this stuff. You know, I got to get a week on it, you know, because here's how I review. When juice comes in, okay, first thing I do is I crack it, I smell it, and I drip it. Right then, right there, fresh out of the bottle, fresh out of the box, okay? The reason why I do that is because I want to get an initial understanding of what this juice is, you know? And then I sit there and I let it sit for about a week. And during that week, I will go back and I will revisit each of the flavors, you know? Sometimes I get a really good flavor and it becomes my all-day vape until, you know, I get down to a point that I have to stop vaping it for the reviews. It's why I try to get these reviews out quickly. But yeah, Derby City, you know, they sent me a lot of juice. They sent me their full line, and I'm really bummed and pissed off that somebody lifted my bag, and all I had was the one flavor that I wasn't really digging, which was, you know, Cable's Morning Coffee. You know, it's got coffee. It tastes like coffee. It tastes like a black coffee with a little bit of hazelnut, and I get like a chocolate undertone to it. And it's a good it's a good mix, and if you like coffee, I highly recommend it. But you know, I don't feel it's fair to just review one because I was stupid and I left my doors unlocked. You know, I was just in the post office 10 minutes. I thought it would be okay, but each his own, I guess. You know, I hope everybody's out there is enjoying it. I'm sorry, Derby City. I really am. But your product is good, and it's definitely worth checking out. You know, again, I think it's more of like a K-Fun juice than a dripper, but that's just my personal opinion, and taste is subjective. So, thank you guys for tuning in. check them out most definitely. Thank you, Derby City, for sending me the juice. And yeah, vape on, people. Vape on.